So, if you imagine then that you've got a line coming from the middle of the toe, through the kneecap, towards the two bony points at the top of the pelvis. We've got that piece of string pulling us up nice and tall through the crown of the head, and we're just going to gently transfer the weight from the left to the right side. Okay, then we're going to transfer the weight from the toes into the heels. Still keeping that piece of string pulling us up nice and tall. Okay, and then we're going to go round in a circle, so whichever way you decide to go, just transferring that weight from the side to the front, to the side, to the back. Okay, then back round in the opposite direction. Just gently transfer the weight. And when you feel ready, come to a stop. Okay, keeping that piece of string pulling us up nice and tall. Bring the shoulders up, slide them back down, keep them nice and relaxed, keep the neck nice and long. I'm going to start off with some of our diaphragmatic breaths. So we're going to try and breathe deep into the belly and imagine we've got 360 degrees to fill. So we take a deep breath in through the nose and then let it go. Deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Deep breath in through the nose and let it go. And one more deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Okay, we're going to take the backs of the hands together. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to push the air away. As we breathe out, we're going to scoop it back towards us. Inhale away. Exhale towards us. Inhale, imagine pushing the air away. Exhale back towards us. Inhale away. Exhale towards. Inhale, push away. Exhale towards. Inhale away. Exhale towards us. And once more. Inhale away. Exhale, return. Okay, this time we're going to inhale the arms up and over. We're going to exhale. Imagine you've got energy showering down upon you. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Okay, arms light as feathers. We're going to inhale, float the arms up. We're going to exhale, float them back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, we're going to get the left and right brain working. So we're going to inhale one arm to the front, one to the side. Exhale, switch them round and return. Inhale up. Exhale, switch and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And one more. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, we're going to switch the opposite way now. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And one more. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, we'll take the arms. We're going to inhale the arms out. And as we exhale, we're going to bring them back in, turn the head. So we're going to inhale, head to one side. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale out. Exhale, 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 back and relax. Okay, we're going to add in our core wave and some knee bends now. So we're going to inhale up, bend through the knees. Exhale, extend the knees, relax the arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. 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 And one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, we'll come on to some roll down. So just standing towards the edge of the mat. Again, keep that really even weight through the left and the right foot. Piece of string pulling us up nice and tall. Okay, we'll take a breath in. As we breathe out, tip the chin, round through the shoulders and the upper back, into the mid back, into the lower back, and let gravity just pull you down towards the floor. Take a breath and a pause. As you breathe out, rebuild yourself gradually, inch by inch, coming all the way back up. Head's the last thing to come up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tip the chin, round through the upper back, into the mid back, into the lower back, and let gravity pull you down towards the floor. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, inch by inch, gently coming all the way back up. Head's the last thing to come up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tip the chin, round through the upper back, into the mid back, into the lower back, and let gravity just pull you down. Pause and take a breath. As you breathe out, inch by inch, rebuild through the lower back, into the mid back, upper back. Head's the last thing to come up. This time take a breath, reach the hands upwards. As you breathe out, bring the arms down, tip the chin, round through the upper back, into the mid back, into the lower back. And we're just letting gravity pull you down towards the floor. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, rebuild through the lower back, through the mid back, upper back. Head's the last thing to come up. Reach up, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, relax the arms, tip the chin, round through the upper back, into the mid back, into the lower back, and let gravity pull you down towards the floor. Take a breath and a pause, and as you breathe out, rebuild through the lower back, into the mid back, upper back. It's the last thing to come up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tip the chin, release the arms, last one. Gradually allow your body to come down towards the floor, inch by inch, just letting gravity pull you down. Breath and a pause, and as you breathe out, gradually, inch by inch, rebuilding all the way back up. Take a breath in, reach up, and as you breathe out, just relax the arms down. Okay, we're going to come into a seated position now. So whichever you find most comfortable. Remember, if you need to sit up onto a cushion, then do that, or if you need to have your back against something like a wall, then do that. So just get yourselves into a nice comfortable seated position for now. We want the back to be nice and straight, but not tense. So imagining that piece of string is still pulling us up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Have your gaze, if you want to keep your eyes open, about 1 metre ahead, so you're gently tipping the chin, still nice and tall, neck's nice and tall, shoulders nice and relaxed and down. Imagine your shoulder blades are kind of coming down into your back pockets. And just rest your hands gently in the lap with the palms facing upwards. Soften your face and relax your jaw. Relax your forehead and allow your body to feel calm and relaxed. Gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to the breath and just notice what you feel. Notice what you hear. Notice where you feel it. Follow the breath as it flows in. Follow the breath as it flows out. Breathing in and letting it go. Just noticing what's there. Allowing the body to find that balance between alertness and rest. You may notice a space between the thoughts. You may notice the stillness. You may notice the awareness. Just notice what you feel and bring your attention to the breath. Follow the breath as it flows in. Follow the breath as it flows out. Breathing in and letting it go. Attempting to notice, attempting to slow the mind. When we slow the mind, the body will follow. Attempting to slow the mental chatter and focus on the breath. Breathing in and letting it go. Follow the path of the breath as it moves through you. You're not trying to change anything, just following the natural breath. Perhaps you feel a sense of stillness in the mind or relaxation in the body. Perhaps you don't. Just notice what you feel. Follow the breath as it flows in. Follow the breath as it flows out. Just observe how you feel. Allow yourself to feel this with full acceptance without trying to change anything. Breathing in and letting it go. Breathing in and letting it go. As we begin to become more present, we are able to hold space for whatever arises. Okay, bring your awareness gently back to the room. Gently open your eyes, and we're going to come down into a lying position. So again, if you need to put a cushion underneath your head, then do so. Okay, so we're going to lie with the legs out. Relax the hands and the arms gently by the sides. I'm going to tip the chin ever so slightly to keep that neck nice and long. Slide the shoulders down so they move away from the ears. And just gently move on to some diaphragmatic breaths. So trying to fill the abdomen in a 360 degrees way. So we're taking a breath in and then just letting it go. Taking a breath in and then letting it go. Taking a breath in. Imagine you're inflating that balloon. And then letting it go. The balloon deflates. Take a breath in. And then letting it go. Take a breath in. And letting it go. Okay, when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. Soften the face. And allow yourself to feel calm and relaxed. When you're ready, focus back onto the breath and follow the breath as it moves through you. Follow the breath as it moves in. Follow the breath as it moves out. Breathing in and letting it go. Breathing in and letting it go. Just observe the path of the breath. Breathing in and letting it go. No effort, just allowing the breath to anchor you into the present moment. Now notice where the breath feels the strongest. It may be the rise and fall of the belly. It may be the expansion and contraction of the lungs. It may be the breath as it flows through the nostrils. Wherever it is, it feels the strongest. Place your focus here. Breathing in and letting it go. Follow the breath as it moves through you. Focus on the breath in. Focus on the breath out. at the point where it feels the strongest. Focus on this point. Focus on each breath. Breathing in and letting it go. Breathing in and letting it go. Notice how the breath feels. Does it feel warm? Does it feel cool? Focus on that point where the breath feels the strongest. Breathing in and letting it go. If you find your mind beginning to wander, bring your focus back to the breath. Focus on the breath in. Focus on the breath out. If the mind becomes filled with chatter, bring your attention, bring your awareness back to the breath. Focus on the point where the breath feels the strongest. Breathing in and then letting it go. You find yourself struggling to remain calm, to remain still, to remain relaxed. Bring your attention back to the breath and focus on this breath. Focus on the next breath. Breathing in and letting it go. Breathing in and letting it go. We're aiming to align ourselves with the natural balance of life. So whenever the mind begins to wander, bring the awareness back to the breath. Breathing in and then letting it go. With each breath, slowing the mind. With each breath, relaxing the body. Now let's bring your awareness to gratitude. Let's start with this moment. With each breath, allow the feeling of gratitude to fill you. Let's bring your attention to something else that you feel grateful for. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be an opportunity, it could be your health. Whatever it is that you feel grateful for, let's take a few moments to contemplate here. Feel gratitude with every breath, allowing it to fill you from your head to your toes. The more we are grateful for life, the more life there is to be grateful for. Allow the feeling of gratitude to fill you from your head to your toes. before we finish today, we're going to re-energize the body. So imagine at the crown of the head there is a bright light. And that light is shining down on you. Pay attention to the colour of the light. This light is going to fill your body. Imagine that light moving down from the crown of the head, down into the face, into the forehead, into the jaw. Moving down into the neck, moving down into the shoulders, moving down into the tops of the arms, into the fronts of the arms, into the backs of the arms, and down into the elbows. Imagine the light moving down into the forearms, down into the hands, and all the way to the tips of the fingers. Imagine that light moving from the shoulders into the chest and into the upper back. Moving down into the mid-back, into the lower back, down into the abdomen. Imagine that light moving down through the hips and into the pelvis. Imagine that light moving down into the fronts of the thighs, into the backs of the thighs, moving down into the knees. Imagine that light moving down into the shins, down into the calves. Imagine that light moving down into the ankles, into the feet, and all the way to the tips of the toes. The light now radiating from the soles of the feet. Now that light is going to pass up all the way back through the body. From the soles of the feet up into the ankles. Moving up into the shins and into the calves. Moving up into the knees, into the fronts of the thighs, into the backs of the thighs. Moving up into the hips and into the pelvis. Moving up into the abdomen, into the lower back. The light moving up into the mid-back, into the upper back, into the chest, The light moving up into the shoulders, moving up into the neck, up through the jaw, into the face, and all the way out through the crown of the head. You are now filled with light energy. Okay, when you're ready, bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And gently open your eyes. And in your own time, we'll come up to standing, but don't rush this part. Just in your own time. Nice and gently come up to standing. Okay, once you're standing, imagine you have that line going from the middle of the toe through the kneecap to the top of the pelvis. We have that piece of string pulling us up nice and tall, and the shoulders are nice and relaxed. Keep that even weight through the left and the right foot. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we bend through the knees. As we breathe in, reach up. As we breathe out, bring the arms down, bend through the knees. Inhale up. Exhale down, bend 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 the knees. Last time. Inhale up. Bring the arms down and around. And give yourselves a really big round of applause.